Hello guys, it's Betu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and it's my fourth day today and I'm leaving on Saturday. I visited Field Museum and Genocide Museum yesterday, and it's really sad how Cambodia has a painful and dark history. I don't know all details, but I'll try to tell you what I know and what I learned yesterday. If you've seen the movie, the call First I Killed My Father, directed by Angelina Jolie, it breaks your heart, literally. And after that, I wanted to learn more and watch documentaries about it because I didn't learn this in school, and probably most of you didn't as well. So while I'm in here in Cambodia, I want to make a video about it and make more people know there's such a shame history about Cambodia. Between 1975 and 1979, the Communist Party leader called Pol Pot systematically killed 1.5 million and 2 million people, according to Wikipedia. But some website says this is the minimum number. The real number is 3.5 million genocided under Pol Pot. And I think the sickest part is they torture them because the murders need to be cheap. They kill them with farming tools, swords to save bullets, and they buried them in the fields. And most of the ones include kids they raped. So I wish I could say I hope you liked the video, but you're going to hate it. I'm on the way right now, and probably it's going to take like 20 minutes, 25 minutes where I stay. And it's really sunny today. Generally, so far I've been here for 2 days, and the morning's always sunny, but after 3 p.m. start to rain and it's getting dark quickly. So yeah, that's why I wanted to go early. It's 12 afternoon right now, and I'm going to be there at 12:25. Okay, first of all, I need to say this. There's a dress code inside. I didn't know this, but you shouldn't wear, shorts or not so much moderny, but they let me in. She said this is okay. And they give me headphones, and there's lots of also language options you can choose. And it's a $6 is the price, the museum price for foreign people. And they give me something like this. So I'm going to start from there. Let's go.
Cambodia is a beautiful country to visit, with friendly people. But there's also a dark, recent history here. When you visit Phnom Penh, you should make time to see S21 Museum and the Killing Fields. When you walk through to Killing Fields, you will see the sign of numbers. You can choose guide tour or auto tour. I chose the auto tour and walk into Killing Fields while I'm listening to dark history of Cambodia. More than 2 million Cambodians who were slaughtered in the country during Pol Pot's time. Almost a quarter of the population was starved, executed, or died of disease. I sat down under the trees and think about how many people suffered here. It's weird to see, sit down and hear and look back this horrible history. I looked up the tree. Years ago, many people were hung on this tree. It's a big silence here. My question is, how are they gonna get away from such a big traumatic recent past? Here, it was a place where executioners stationed and worked permanently. The office as well as the killing field were equipped with electric power, which enabled them to conduct executions and to read and sign the rosters that accompanied the victims to the site at the night time. Here, it was a place where a truck transporting victims to be exterminated from Tuol Sleng prison and other places in the country. The truck would arrive 2 or 3 times a month. Each truck had 20 to 30 silent prisoners. When the truck arrived, the victims were led directly to be executed at the pits or were sent to be detained in the darkened and gloomy prison nearby. Here it was the place where victims were transported from Tuol Sleng and other places in the country to be detained. Usually when the truck arrived, the victims were executed immediately. Someday, as the number of victims to be executed was increases, up to over 300 per day. Executioners failed in the attempt to kill them within a day. That's why they were detained for execution the next day.
Okay, so I've been listening this uh, voicemails. So there's some signs, like you can see the numbers 10, 9, 11, 5. So every time I see something, they have a sign there. Listen to 5, 5th or 10th. So I come from here. He started telling the story what happened here, and I see some graveyards and some just holes. They put the women and children there and they kill them and they rape them there. And some clothes also they put in the box. Some of them they're kids' clothes. Some trees you see, you walk in, you sit down to near it, but not so many years, just like maybe 50 years ago approximately, lots of people died there. So that's really weird when you walk around. It looks like really good nature. It's really beautiful, but not so many years ago, like 50, 55 years ago, just million people die here. And when you know the history, when you walk around, it's really sad and it's really heartbroken. It's beautiful country, beautiful people. It's really sad to what happened to them. It's really heartbroken story, heartbroken history. So I hope God bless them. I bought a book from souvenir shop. It's here. Name is Children of Cambodia's Killing Fields. It's a true story. And according to Summarize, the kids moved to New York, I guess so. I don't know, I haven't read yet, but I'm really excited to read this. I was looking for a book something like this to read. I'm so happy to buy something like this. And now I'm going to other museum. Its name is what is the name of it? Its name is Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum, and it's like 9 minutes tuk-tuk drive away from here. So let's see the other museum. Hello. It's Betty, yes, thank you. My tuk-tuk here. Hey. You see where I'm going? The museum?
Yes, Genocide. Tuol Sleng Genocide.
Okay, it's close, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Be careful your bag on the way.
Oh, okay.
And telephone.
Okay. Thank you. So it's still early. It's like 1:30 p.m. So I wanted to go to the museum. I want to finish museums today, so I can edit the videos and put to YouTube. I'm really excited to edit this video because this video is going to be about more like a little bit history, a little bit like a small documentary. Okay, now I'm here and it's $10 for one person adult, and also there's two options. You can choose a tour guide or something like this again. So I'm going to wear this. It's same like in the last place, and yeah, let's go inside. Okay, thank you.
Which language would you like?
English, please.
So, plug in and press number 1 to start.
Okay, thank you so much.
Before being the prison S21, Tuol Sleng was a high school. This high school was turned into a prison from 1975 to 1979. Between 12 and 20,000 Cambodians were locked up and tortured in here. The director of prison given orders to torture anyone who speaks a foreign language. The doctors, engineers, intellectuals were killed because they represented a threat to the regime. Also, you need to know this. Most of soldiers who killed innocent people were 10 to 20 years old with no education and not even knowing to read. Most of them were villagers and never had visited a city before. That's why more easier to manipulate them for Pol Pot. When you walk inside, first you will see the central courtyard. In building A, you see the metal baths for torture. Building B is the one you will see photos of victims. Building C is the one where the victims were locked up. Building D is the one where you will see paintings by talented artist. His name is Wan Nat. He stayed in Tuol Sleng and one of the 5 survivors.
Okay, just behind me there's maybe 10-15 room, and there's a torture machines inside, and they kill the people who are professional doctors or teacher, and they torture them inside in days and days. And this is really sick. I really don't know what should I say, but that's really sick. So if you see that picture, I'm going to put somewhere here. This is the torture machine, and they used to tie it up with their arms, just hanging up in the stuck. And there's one example here I can show you, like this. There's more torture machines inside, and inside of rooms they have pictures. Can't touch them, you just can see in there. Not just one, I really don't understand how kind of sick brain is it, because if you want to kill someone, you can just shoot someone, but torturing, hanging them, this is, I don't know what kind of sickness of level is it, but I'm really frustrated right now to see these kind of things. So I'm going back home, and if you come to Cambodia, I think you should definitely come to visit these museums, and you should learn about this, because this is really shame of to humanity, and it just 1 hour is more than enough to spend time here, and the other museum is just 1 hour, so you can visit both of museums just 2 hours in a day. And this is really shame. This is really heartbroken. I think Cambodia is a really beautiful country, and the people here, they're really nice, and they're friendly, and this is really sad to see this. And so I watch lots of documentaries about here and of history, but when you come here and see it, it's really breaks your heart more. And so thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. I can't say you like it, but this is really heartbroken. So I would love to say, oh, it was a really nice day. It wasn't a nice day. It wasn't a nice day to see these kind of stuff. So thank you for watching. See you.